Hey guys, how's everyone today? Bunch of people in here already. Hell yeah. Man, Bunny in here at 2 o'clock in the morning. Midwardo, hey man. B Wizzle, working and lurking, no problem, man. Mystery Snail Guardians. Sarah Sieber, thanks for stopping in. Midroll. My Fish Tanks Aquatics. Lily. Too Ghoulie for Schooling. Got Brooklyn, Jennifer, Matt. Geek Boy, New Local Austin. Everybody's doing well today. Hey, Ricky. Yeah, Net made that for me. Mystery Snow Guardians. Papa Shrimp. Goddamn light. Right. Love shrimp. Need to start getting into more saltwater shrimp. There's all sorts of different species. I do the same a lot. It's funny. I can't remember what stream it was yesterday, but I was watching it while I was at a customer's house. I had an earbud in my ear, and they got me to geek out pretty hard. And now my customer started asking questions and stuff. And then we ended up all sitting down and watching the rest of the stream together. It was pretty great. So I got a few of my customers that have been watching everybody. Why the dark? Most of these lights don't come on until like 10 o'clock at night. So Rustic Nashville. Hey, chick. They don't come on. So like, I mean, I don't get home until anywhere between 7 or 6:30 and 8 o'clock at night. So get home and get the little one to bed and cook dinner. By that time, I get to sitting down and I'm actually around my tanks to look at them. So I like to have my lights come on then. On your way home. I heard you got CGS or is it a JPS or God J JGS Japanese giant salamander? I think I saw something about them in Discord. It's pretty damn cool. Yeah. Oh, the female CGS. Okay. Nice. So the Chinese. Just so you guys know, what I'm talking about is giant salamanders. Um, the giant Chinese salamander specifically. There is more than one species of them. There's another one from Japan. Got your snakes today. Hell yeah. That's awesome. Mail came a few days back. Heck yeah. That'd be cool to work with those guys. How old do they need to be before they're able to breed? Hey, Jennifer. I don't know if I missed you or not. Yeah, today we're going to start the first installment of the Reptile Hour. So yeah, I figured today I wouldn't really pick a certain species or something like that. I'd talk to you guys and figure out what you guys wanted to talk about, learn about reptiles, start from there. Eventually, we're going to be getting into more like certain species and care requirements, socialization, training, breeding, diets, whole 9 yards. plan on dabbling into all of it, the good and the bad. So I love salamanders. They're so cool. Male 3 years, female 5 years. Damn. How old are they now, Ricky? They look small. Or the female does. Yeah. Oh, so that's one of the species that you have to register bringing in. It's actually really hard to tell without a picture of them, Rustic. There's 1,000 different species or so of salamanders, if I'm not mistaken. There's a lot. Carpet pythons. You know, Alice, that's one python I've never kept or worked with is a carpet. I mean, I've held them and checked them out and stuff, but I've never owned one or took care of one for myself or a customer. So it's definitely a possibility here soon. Yeah, man. Shit, half the time I'm asleep while I'm alive. I feel. Um, Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. 2 months, male, 1 month. Okay, so you got a while yet. They are, Alice. I've definitely done a little research on them. I love how it seems most of them have a very calm temperament compared to a lot of other pythons. Welcome back, Brooklyn. Welcome back. You know, Mike and a few other people keep reptiles. Does anybody have reptiles that might be outside around their house all the time, or anything like that? Or keep reptiles? Hmm. Their babies are for testing before the big ones are shipped for the breeding program. So, the test can the young ones survive in this climate? If not, they're jumped on me. Where the hell did it go? Climate. If not, there's no point of going forward with the program. Yeah, I can understand that, Ricky. Nice. I love beardies. I had a leatherback for a leatherback beardy for the longest time. No, the only difference between a regular bearded dragon and a leatherback bearded dragon is the leatherbacks are a little bit smoother on the back. That's about it. Still feels like rough ass leather though. I've not had one that I've done an ass. Yeah, they're such sweethearts. The one that I played with, it was a zebra. I think is what the guy called it. But it was the sweetest little thing. I crawled up my sleeve and just curled up and stayed there. You know, hanging out with it for a few hours because it just wouldn't come out. 10 togeys, a few patternless, and a couple cool down blue head greens. That's awesome, Dans. Or Dank Tanks. Appreciate you coming in. Togeys are super fun. Well, dickhead sometimes, but super fun. Got a lot of skinks around here. Yeah. I wish we did. You don't really see any fucking lizards or anything around here besides like your occasional gardener snake or something like that, or your black snake. Sometimes a corn snake. But for lizards, we don't really get very many at all in Ohio or northern Ohio. You start getting down towards like the Ohio River, getting into Kentucky and stuff. You start getting little lizards and stuff. Yeah, yeah. I adopted him from a research laboratory. He was part of a food study since he hatched. He is always going to be small. The worst thing is his scar from liver biopsy didn't make shedding. Oh man, yeah, I can understand that. Well, at least you got him taking care of him now compared to what he was in. It's awesome. Yeah. I've seen a couple nice ones, not many. Not many. My customer had one for the longest time. Um, it was it acted like a cresty. Just didn't do nothing. Nothing. Nothing at all. You can just reach right in and snatch him right up, and he wouldn't even try to dart. I would love to go looking for timbers. I mean, I want to. I wish I like going. Sounds bad, but I like going down to Kentucky and hunting for copperheads and stuff, or out to Alabama. Find all sorts of stuff out there. Salamanders, and lizards, and snakes, all sorts of shit. All sorts of shit. Except out there, you got quite a few more poisonous snakes than you do around here. Aquatic nest. How's it going? S. Um, yeah. A lot of the species that I work with, like currently, or have the most experience with, are iguanas, reticulated pythons, and boas. I have quite a bit of experience with chameleons. Um, I have a Jackson's and a veiled. Um, Veiled's old. He's an old boy. He's getting to the end of his ropes there. I didn't have any today. Yes. Yeah, we got some water. We got water moccasins and our cottonmouths up here as well. You just don't ever see them anymore. You have to really dig for them. I currently, like I said, I have the two Jackson's chameleons. I have a boa, 13-foot reticulated python, a couple of iguanas. That's what I keep right now. And a couple ball pythons as well. They are frightening, but they are a super cool animal. Gray with diamond head. I wonder what they are. Yeah. Yeah, Ricky, mine's pushing about 6.5. Yeah, right. Damn, that stinks. At least, yeah, at least they're there and well. Yeah, I agree. But at the same time, I'm used to keeping like other shit that doesn't live very long, so it doesn't really bother me too much. I get really attached to my animals anyway, so whether they live a day or 15 years, it don't make a difference to me. I still love them all the same. I did not, Alice. I haven't even heard anything back about it at all. Is Dee Dee? 31 people in here. This is the most people I've ever had in here. I appreciate it, guys, for real. today for the first installment of the Reptile Hour. Just kind of chit chat and get to know everybody's where they stand in the reptile hobby and stuff like that, or whether they keep animals or not. And go from there. Just kind of learn from you guys what you guys keep and do, and give me a good picture of where I can go or how I need to present this stuff to you guys. I appreciate it, Edie. All right. Keep aminals. Put my box turtle out in the sun for a bit today for the first time this season. Nice. Melissa, nice. I don't know if you were in there watching Rico's stream, but Lori had somebody call her today for a 22-inch ID shark. 22 inches. You would think that'd be pretty cool. Wish we had more reptiles this far north, but we do have rattlers in the Badlands. Yeah. I wish I did too. It'd be nice to go out and just go herping whenever the hell I wanted instead of go out and maybe herp because I didn't find any reptiles that time. It's usually how it goes up here. About 24, yeah. About the same age, and I'd assume. I wonder how big your other one is. He spoke again bad yesterday and cut himself again. Not near it. Well, that's good. It's not near as bad. That last one worried me a bit. Jeez. How long? You said you had him for like what, 18 years or something like that? That would be hilarious. Yeah, her ID shark spooks out of nowhere regularly and messes himself up. Poor guy. He's 18 years old. Um, yeah, they're just a friendly species of shark. Uh, but they get big, real big. Like we're saying, like 2 feet or bigger, big. So they get massive. Holy shit. We need to like make you a canopy for that fucking tank where if it does splash, it just pours right back into the tank. Yeah, they are. What is tomorrow, Ricky? Yeah, they get huge. Hey, Christopher, thanks for stopping in, man. Oh fuck, I didn't even realize today was St. Patrick's Day. It. Wow. Wow. Oh, the Color Festival. Why is it the worst? No problem, Madrill. Myrtle. I've always called you Madrill for the longest time until I learned how to pronounce your name, and now, like, I still want to call you Myrtle all the time, or yeah, Madrill all the time. Madrill. That's weird. Um, Do you weight the top? Do you have like glass lids or something on it? No problem, Mike. Yeah, I didn't even realize today was St. Patrick's Day at all. Holy cow. Man, I'd start putting like 25-pound weights on top of my friggin' lids. Put marble statues, but not heavy enough? What? What the fuck? That's nuts. Just start ratchet strapping your tank lids down. You get colored filled water balloons thrown at you, and you get covered in colors, taking an eternity to get off of the skin. It actually sounds really fun, I'm not gonna lie. 7th-year date that my stepson was murdered. Aw. Sorry, DD. Yeah, we don't have festivals like that here. Not like that. Hell, Adkins, if that fucking fish is throwing straight marble statues off the top of that fucking thing, I doubt Velcro is gonna work. It's a 24-inch iridescent shark. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Been eons since I've been to Louisiana. Eons. At least 10 years. Where? You don't ever fucking hear or see about them anywhere. Ever. Ever. That's good. I'm glad he didn't get out. That'd drive me nuts. Your big wooden canopy. Last time I was down in Louisiana. Um, hmm, trying to think. I think I was just on my way through. I don't think we actually like really stopped anywhere and did anything. Because we went down to Florida and then we drove over to Texas. I think somehow we went through Louisiana. If I'm not mistaken. Maybe. Yeah, we went through Louisiana. I don't think we would drive all the way the fuck back up to Arkansas and then back down. With homemade wood canopy, but wasn't sealed and it's moldy, so I didn't use it. Well, hmm. Are you able to possibly sand it down and refinish it? Something more to your liking? Because that would probably help, especially if it's got like the wood all the way across the top and not just the rim. So, tried to go to New Orleans, but only made it to Memphis. I can certainly do that, Brooklyn. I can certainly do that. Until I get an employee or two or anything like that, it's really hard for me to get any free time at all. It sucks, but if I want to do this for a living, I kind of got to. That honestly would drive me nuts sitting on my ass all the time and watching everybody else work my business for me. That's kind of shitty. So no, I got to. Told all my staff how involved with amphibian collection. If they show up like a Picasso painting, get back to work when you get cleaned, and it's not gonna be a paid holiday. 30 years since I was in New Orleans. Dang. I think you got it right, Didi. Going to but the thicker acrylic sheets and weight them down more. I need to do that ASAP. Yeah, I can definitely understand that, Melissa. Yeah, well, I wear a hat 90% of the time, so keep my hair cut pretty short. I have hair. I'm not going bald or nothing, but I just prefer to wear a hat. So you wouldn't even see it anyways. Oh, heck yeah, Didi. It's pretty cool. Tie my hat. Fuck. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I got more hair than most people do, man. Shit comes in thick. No, I'm not bald at all, man. All my hairs. Got some funky hat hair going this morning, but not it. Which reminds me, I need to go get trimmed up because it's starting to like flip up and curl out the back of my hat, and I fucking hate it. Thanks, Melissa. I have to, Steven, or like, I mean, my hair is just crazy all the time. I can get it to sit right, but most of the time, hair is just crazy as shit, and I look better with a hat, so I wear a hat. Hey, Jess, how are you today, chick? Shave your beard off again. Yep, that's what I'm waiting for. I haven't noticed anything yet, so. But the moment I do, my shit's coming off. I'll tell you that. Sorry, I already made it 10 years past my father. He was bald by the time he graduated, or he was already going bald by the time he graduated high school. You do have a lot of hair. I used to have really long hair before I started working a lot. I rarely wear hats when I had my hair to the crack of my ass 15 years ago. Fuck it. Even when I had long hair, I wore a lot of beanies and stuff like Ian's talking about. Oh, well, my mom's got good hair, so. Jeez. Perhaps a toupee? Shit. I don't know. It can be. You guys got me with it the other day. And then my daughter had to watch it. Rainer Trofer, how's it going? Um, Anyways, getting back on the topic of reptiles a little bit. I think I have a pretty good idea where to start. Um, Most of you guys are fish keepers, so makes it easy. Allows me to make things really simple, which is nice. Oh, this stream PG-13? No, probably not. I know I'm sure fuck has slipped out a few times there, just like it did there. Probably. Oh, shit. It's a good story. I like it. Yeah. Oh, you're fine. I can guarantee you, like, I'm pretty bad. I have to watch myself. Hmm. I know that. My rhino iguana is pissed at me because I cut the corn off his cob. That's funny. Hmm. Gonna have a weed smoothie tomorrow. Every shop's gonna sell that for the occasion of Holly. Nice. I can't say I've ever had a weed smoothie. I read like Donnie. I can see that. I can see that. Speaking of which, if you guys haven't yet, you want to learn a bunch about reptiles. I'm part of a really, really badass community, New England Reptile Distributors, or NERD for short. Really, really, really awesome informational videos. Fun. I'm really good friends with cameraman Donnie. He's New England Reptiles social media guy and cameraman. But out of every community that I've ever checked out or been a part of or anything like that, I've learned more and felt more welcome here with these guys than anywhere else. So I stayed. And hopefully you guys will like it too. I don't know why it came out RD YouTube. I'm supposed to say nerd, but that is the link for that. Yeah, Ricky, don't you forget. He is spoiled. Which reptiles would be suitable for free room keeping? Like out of an enclosure? Is that what you're meaning, Rainer? Because if that's the case, I would say a small species of tortoise, something like that. You definitely want to stay away from smaller lizards and stuff like that. You can do it with iguana, but it's going to take a lot of time. And if you've never kept another reptile, I would highly advise starting with something smaller than an iguana or just nothing like that. It's not a beginner animal at all. Um, Tortoise could work well though. As a matter of fact, I plan on doing that with a tortoise that I ordered about a month ago, an Indian star tortoise. I'm going to be building a little pen in the corner of the room here, and yeah, he'll have it to where he can just kind of push the door open and go roam around the house or the fish room here or whatever. Yeah, well, kind of. Um, as long as you establish their area, there where they know, hey, this is my bed, this is where I get fed, this is where I eat. uh, Put that light in there, and they'll always come back to it. I've never, I haven't seen any issues with it at all. I just wouldn't leave them out of it constantly, so they're not getting any of it at all. It's just really hard to do with like snakes and stuff like that because they'll go hide eventually. Yeah. No problem. Trying. You ever have any questions? Don't be afraid to reach out to me and ask. And even if I don't know, I have a lot of really great friends that have more years and experience keeping reptiles than you could ever imagine. Honestly, um, between the group of us, very much we can't figure out or haven't worked with. Once had a Yemen chameleon that lived in a tree in the corner. Nice. Yeah, you can do it with chameleons too if you're familiar enough and able to care for them properly. And he's not going to get freaked out, or she. My Jackson's is like that. He's super personable and friendly. I'll just open like when I'm in the room cleaning his cage or just giving him attention or whatever. I'll just open his cage and he'll come right out on his own and do his own thing. And yeah. Mm. Garcia. Hey man, how are you today? I will be right back, guys. I have to go pee really bad. So give me a couple seconds. Sorry, I didn't realize I was muted that whole time. Holy shit. Anyways, we're caught back up here. I know a star who steals veggies from the kitchen. Yeah, they're quirky little guys. They're so fun. I can't wait to work with this guy. And going back to that topic about the free roaming animals, even if you have a solely free roaming animal, it is ideal to have an enclosure set up for them, regardless if they're a free roam animal or not. Like I said, especially like tortoises and iguanas, that they need that UVB, and it's hard to do or difficult to do in a free roam setting. So having that enclosure ensures they have that space. And if they aren't getting enough, you can always just throw them in there and lock their asses in there and make them get it. Right. Hope you're having a good day at work, man. Adkins. Working and listening. No problem, Garcia. Coffee cup sponsors. Yeah. Also, if you guys haven't, or if I'm sure 99% of you have, but if you haven't heard of them, the Aquatic Morning Show on Jess's channel, Main's Tail Furs and Fins, every morning at 10 a.m. Find the link here. I know a lot of us already are a part of that. A lot. That's to her channel. If anybody else has any links or anything else like that, go and throw it up there. Halter and saddle. Muted. Muted. Yeah, I was. I talked for a good few minutes too. Asked about the little. Oh, no, I haven't gotten him back or heard anything about him, unfortunately. As sad as it is. COC, how you doing this morning? Armadillo lizards. Possibly, I might know them as a different name. Let me look them up real quick. Oh, girdled lizard. A little bit. I know a little bit about them. Let's see here. Cordillata. Okay, yeah. Yep, I've seen these guys quite a bit actually. A lot of people. There's a few people here in northern Ohio that keep them. Huh. I do know they are from the mountains, like rock crevices and mountain slopes and rock outcrops and stuff. They're from Western Africa. Their requirements aren't too much different from a beardy, from what I understand. Okay. More so, they eat more bugs and stuff than what a beardy does. But you got me all interested in them. Mississippi hippie. How you doing, Chick? Lost my place here. Only Oscars. Where the hell did that go? Okay, there we are. I have empty tank syndrome. Well, fill them up. See, I knew this was going to happen. These anoles too cute to feed the snakes. Yeah. I had a vine snake that I had to feed them to, or feed anoles to for a bit. So I got them on pinkies, and well, I had them started on pinkies, but because of the snake they are, it's still good to make sure they get that particular food item in their diet. So I made sure to throw in some frozen thawed fucking anoles too. Luckily, I didn't have to do anything live. What about the red eye crocodile skinks? Those two have been on my wish list for years. Yeah, those guys are really sweet. Those you're not going to see very often. They're kind of a rarer one to get a hold of. Um, yeah, they're very closely related as well, from what I understand. They even have like the same defense mechanism, sort of thing. That's why I can't do most reptiles now. Just don't want to feed them what they eat. Yeah, doesn't bother. As if it's bugs and shit, it don't bother me at all. Or if it's dead already, frozen, meaning I don't mind. Whoa, this thing keeps jumping on me. Anoles are a type of lizard. I mean, they are, but Paplin Creek, how's it going? Hippie John. It's a lot of videos. Rico Stan. How's it going, man? Good stream earlier, as always. Night anoles are awesome too. I really like the giant night anoles. Who is it? Alice and Melissa would know who it is. He's from Florida. His wife owns Fairy Tale Dragons, which is she breeds bearded dragons and stuff. And he has a lot of monitors, and together they own, I think, a couple of world's first or countries, the only in the country, a couple of species of night owl or Cuban anoles. Yeah. Um, I think he's got a couple that only he has in the entire country. It's pretty cool. I'm trying to remember what the name or who the fuck they are. Yeah. I'm having trouble remembering who it is. I just know like her business is called Fairy Tale Dragons. I have giants. I'm over it now. I need something new again. I get the same way. Thanks, man. Yeah, Cuban and nose are great too. Yeah. Yeah, they really are. They do a really good job. See them a lot when we go down to Florida and stuff. Well, if lawn garden centers open yet in the Midwest? I mean, around here they're always open, even through the dead of winter. So St. Pierre, I don't know if it was St. Pierre or not. I think it might be. If that, I don't know his last name. The guy works with some seriously incredible animals. Sand and pea gravel. Lowe's or somebody going to carry that. Or Home Depot. It's weird, hey, John. I've never. Huh. Yeah, around here, all the home and garden centers are always open. Always. Meaning Lowe's and Home Depot and Ace Hardware. All of them always have it. They never stock seasonally for that stuff. All these new aquatic animals I'm getting, all are going to go to the new aquatic. That's awesome, man. That's really awesome. Yeah, Walmart will carry it too, probably. Or unless she's talking about their garden center. I'm up like right on the lake, Ben. Right on Lake Erie almost. Might open to the public, but with the heavy fines for people not obeying the rules. Yeah. Fuck yeah. No problem, Eduardo. Knowles may be my favorite new lizard next to our skinks and lizards we have in Australia. Heck yeah. I'd love to go out there and go herping. I really would. It'd be amazing. Working and lurking. Just want to say hi to everyone. Hey, Jimmy. Hope you're doing good today. Have a good day at work. My son loves the green anoles here every spring, summer. He catches them and spends time with them. He knows how to handle reptiles. He wants enclosure inside, but I think it would be for a little green anole like that, it'd probably cost you $85 for a decent little setup for him at the most. Those guys are super simple to keep. Super simple. Just so you know. Hashtag I am a snail. Welcome back, Jake. Chit chatting a little bit about reptiles today. Nothing too topic particular. I'm trying to get a good feel to what you guys know and how educational I need to make it. They can drop their tails, mainly if you're just holding on to it, but fairly easy. You have to actually like try though to work them up that much to want to do that. No, broccoli, not really. Just gonna make sure they're getting their water misting. No, as long as you can keep that thing alive. Go take some of that fake brush stuff you see at like Petco, like the leaves and stuff from Zoom Ed. Stuff it full inside there. Get some jungle mix, which is like a coconut fiber bedding type stuff, um, and a misting bottle, and you can keep that thing live. They eat bugs like crickets and stuff like that. So you'd have to buy crickets to throw in there, but you don't even have to like feed them with tongs. You just throw them in there and let them hunt. Um, but you don't need no no mm, definitely no. And honestly, like most people would bitch for keeping a reptile in a fish tank, but for what it is and how much water you'd be spraying in there every day and stuff like that, it'd be best to have a fish tank. And keep it in a fish tank with a screen lid. You can get a 20 long and a screen lid for $45. So yeah, I really would. uh, go nuts. I actually have a buddy. He's one of the mods in the nerd Discord server with me. His name's Kinty, but it's what his job is relocating and uh, caring for reptiles in Australia. Talking about the tail fall. I was talking about the tail falling off to your question, Alice. Yeah. If you were able to do live plants in soil, hey, even better. But if you want to go cheap, you can do what I said too. No matter. But even adding just like the jungle mix or some soil and some jungle mix and then some live plants in there with it, a couple of them, ain't gonna cost that much either. It won't cost $300 fucking dollars. Yep. Yep. UVB bulb. You probably want like the double-sided lighting fixture, so you can put a UVB bulb and like a daylight heat bulb. Set it right on top of that screen lid, that enclosure, and just spray it down every 4 or 5 hours. Make sure it's never dry. 2 seconds here. All right. Sorry about that. My dog's being a little whiny bitch today. All right. Where are we at here? Okay. New crap, real quick. Yeah. That's awesome. That's good. He's super careful like that. Yep. Even better. Even better. No problem. No problem. If you don't need any more specific help or anything like that, feel free to get a hold of me. You probably find me on Instagram. Same name. That'd be the easiest way. Whatever is in my brain is yours. What do you think? Should I open to public? I want to do it because they're rare animals. I want to educate kids, not adults. Kids to be specific. You could. I know laws are drastically different over there when doing stuff like that. I would definitely be careful if you were to, but I think it would be a good idea and it would probably bring in a lot more revenue. I know it's not really about the money, but when you're doing specifically what you're doing, it helps. So my sister accidentally rolled one up in an outdoor carpet when it was, oh no, poor little thing. If they get out, if they get out, just don't let them out. I had that happen once. I had like, I went and picked up like 6 dozen crickets and I don't know what I did or something, but the bin got knocked over and all 6 dozen of them crickets were gone. I was listening to fucking crickets across my house for like 6 months. I'd get up in the middle of the night and go hunting fucking crickets all night. It pissed me off so bad. Couldn't sleep. It was horrid. Yeah, I can understand. Fuck, half the adults out here are hopeless too. It was still alive. Well, that's good. That is also good. Can put a conservation. I can put conservation in kids' minds, then he might be able to do something in the future. Yep. I'm doing a few wildlife carers here, but more of the cute and fuzzy critter kind of. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah. Kente's a cool guy. He's one of my favorite people to talk to from the community. He's always got something interesting he's doing or to talk about or what he did yesterday or whatever. It's awesome. He works with a lot of poisonous and venomous, or not poisonous. I'm sorry, venomous snakes. Um, like the brown snakes and stuff that you guys got out there. Just set this anole tank up in like 10 minutes. Where the fuck did that just jump to? My shit jumped real far. Okay, I just set this anole tank up in like 10 minutes with spare things I had around the house, but again, they're just feeders. Yeah. Yep. What are we making in a fortnight? Jeez. No problem, Ricky. The majority of people in the fish fam are assholes. You mean the right asshole to ask? Yeah. She makes a point. I feel the same. Doing this over the last few weeks has really helped with like my social anxiety a bit, stuff like that. So that's nice. My original remark. I'm not an asshole. I have an asshole, but my asshole doesn't define me. I don't know. I'm. How do you put it? I'm a nice asshole, if that makes any sense. Nicest person you'll ever meet until you fuck me. And I will become the biggest asshole you will ever meet real fucking quick. Driving my new Platinum Angels and other stuff from just that's awesome. Talking about your cats as being assholes behind their backs will not be in your best interest when night falls. Convincing my girlfriend to let me keep dozens of crickets in the house took some time, but it was easier than going to the store every other day. Yeah, definitely. I order them by the I order or I don't really order. I go up to there's like a local reptile show they have every month, end of the month. I'll go up and pick up a box of 1,000 crickets, anyways, and then about 500-600 roaches, at least, and then a couple dozen, usually about 4 dozen. Not super worms, fucking horned worms. Started singing. Speaking of deliveries, Brent, has your daughter got her pleco from Steven? No, I haven't received it yet. Been watching out for it, though. Digging in spare parts for more UVB lights and lost my dining room floor. That's how I feel about fucking fish tank equipment. Oh my god. I have to keep it all at work or else it will just be everywhere here at home. Seriously, it's bad. I have to keep it all at work. I've been doing this for a year. As of my B-Day, I still have social anxiety. Shit, yeah. It's not that it goes away, but it helps me deal with it. I don't have such a problem getting up here talking to 30 people compared to when I did. Believe it or not, my social so bad right now that I won't even check my email because I'm scared. Yeah, I get like that too. Besides, like you guys and my friends from the nerd community, like it's about as far as I put myself out. Very private and reclusive person. So, yeah. I am extremely, extremely reclusive. I don't do it purposely. It's just how I am. Asshole, that asshole you ask for. Yeah. Damn straight, Rico. Kind of man you think I am? What would life be without nice assholes? For real. Right. Speaking of which, John, yeah, that picture your wife's been working on for me is badass so far. I'm really happy with it. It's really awesome that she's willing to take the time to do that. It means a lot. Amy, this is actually the most people I've ever had in here. This stream here. My first one, I had a good bit, but I mean, that was also out of almost 5 years of being in the fish community here. It's the first time anybody's ever really seen my face or anything like that. So I could see why there were so many people there. I am a bit more comfortable with it, as much as I can be. But as good as it gets for me, I'm pretty introverted and keep to myself. Really, yeah. I'm what you call an extroverted introvert. I can deal with people. It's not a problem, but I can only take so much of it to where it just kind of wears me down. I have to kind of go, kind of like recharge. Do it, Brooklyn. I'm still trying to motivate myself to do it and find the time. Well, it's more so find the time, but I started with, for me, the harder part was getting up here and showing my face and talking and stuff like that. So that's where part of the reason why I started just hitting balls to the wall with the live streams and stuff like that. I pushed myself to do it. So it helped. Like me personally, my mind works so fast or is running so fast sometimes my mouth can't keep up. So I like stutter and stumble sometimes. And like that just adds on to it. But the more comfortable I get, the easier it is. Like the other was the last stream was bad. It was real bad. I was having a real hard time last stream, keeping my thoughts straight. Yeah, Eduardo, that's fine. For streaming like 20 people. Yeah, I can't remember how many I had in there. The first one. Yeah, do it. And you're a super interesting person. Everybody would love it. What UVB lamps do I use? I'm currently using. I don't. I use Zoom Ed, man. Either their 24-inch UVB bar or just the bulb. Hope you're doing well too, Zen. Yeah. It never fucking stops. Even to the point where it makes it hard to sleep most nights. Here's that link for you, Eduardo. Thames bass? You mean like peacock bass? Twins's bass? Is that what you're talking about? No problem, Eduardo. Because if you're talking about peacock bass, yes, a few different species of them. My customer has a really badass South American tank. Bunch of peacock bass and frontosa and all sorts of stuff. Yeah. Yep, peacock bass. Yep. There's several different kinds of peacock bass. The Temensis is one of them. Um, really cool, really awesome fish. Super, super, super fun sport fishing fish as well. They're gorgeous to keep in a tank, but they are just as fun and badass to catch on a pole. Tell you what, chilling, hiding from customers. That's why I'm up and down at night. If I have to get up to pee, it's game over because I'm lying awake. Yeah. All right. Once I fall asleep, it's not so bad. I'm able to like get up, go pee, and go back to sleep. The problem is getting to the point where my mind is tired enough to shut down. Hey, here we are. Hey, there we are. Yeah, you can eat or catch them and release. They're definitely good eating too. They get big. They get real big, like 18, 19 inches, even bigger. I've seen. They get huge. Awesome fish. Yeah. Eduardo is going to show us his box from Jess.
Yes, good afternoon. Good afternoon, Brennan.
Hey.
Actually, two of them. They came together.
Nice.
Yeah. So the first one came in this box. She said it was from winning the end of the month thing, and I finally got it. And she sent me the long sleeve gray. Wow, this is big. Let's see if I can show you. There you go. Long sleeve gray tee.
I like how that pops out real nice on the gray.
Yes. She has not seen the gray, so here's the first time it's on TV or on YouTube TV. Thank you, Jess. Thank you so much. Thank you. And Steven, I got the mug the other day, and now I just got the shirt. Nicely packed. Now, the second thing that came, it's this biggie box right here. There you go. Oh, just showed my address. Whoever gets it, you come by. Don't worry. The dogs and the snakes will eat you alive. All right. These are the platinum angels I got from Tailed Fins. Jesse's channel from the Aquatic Morning Show. Love that show. Oh, God. Oh, all right. So it's a little tough on me here. It's a styrofoam killer. Here we go. Oh, wow. All right. That's done. I believe that's the heat. Still good. More plastic. And let me take this out here. Okay. She sent me, holy cow. She sent me a ton. You can't see them really well, but there's a ton of baby. I believe these are the baby crips. I guess I froze. All right, here are the baby crips. Just real small fry. You can see them there?
Yeah, I can see them.
Yep, they're all there. Not a single, all good. All good. And here's some more. Yep, more fry. Now, let me dry it up. Wow, am I freezing big time here? All right, there's some more. Can you see them too? I can't really see well, but they're all good. All going around, going nuts and crazy. And of course, the big boobies. The ones that I got from her. These are platinum angels that she has. I don't know if you guys can see them. It's in a double bag, but let's see if you guys can spot them. Can you see them, Brennan?
Not yet. I'm looking.
See if you got them there.
Oh, there we go. Now I saw them down there at the bottom there.
Yeah, at the bottom.
Yeah.
Yep. They're white platinums and 1, 2, 3. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All healthy and all alive. Yep. 7. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, I believe. Either 7 or 8. I can't really tell. But they're all there. All at the bottom. Let me put it on the camera. You guys can spot them. Thank you, Jess. Woohoo! If you want to get them, we're not sponsored by the Aquatic Morning Show, but you can get them from Jess.
Yep.
Awesome. Those are just awesome. Thank you. And they arrived this minute. It was in a regular carrier. So the guy I had to direct him how to get to the door and not trip. Yeah, because I have spikes on my in the lawn when I put out Christmas ornaments and stuff like that.
Okay.
So yeah, and I leave the spikes in the ground so I know where to put them next year. And of course, I'm constantly tripping over them anyway. Okay, you can take me off the big screen now. I'm all pretty up. Thank you, Jess. Thank you so much.
That was awesome.
There you go. I got fishies. Okay. I was so excited. I know this was a reptile. I mean, I wish I can grab a couple of the knolls that are right here.
Oh, you're fine.
4 knolls right over the tank, right over here. And they're like, there's one big male. They're all brown, the ones here, and like 3 females. And you know that they come into the lanai because I have plants. So they come into the lanai and they lay their eggs inside the pots outside right here.
Okay.
So I'm always catching them inside the pots and running out and stuff like that. And the babies come out that way. Yes, I will be acclimating them real soon. The angels are going here in the tank over here that I set up. And the babies are going in that tank once I move the guppies out of there. That was their temporary tank.
Okay.
Woo. Thank you. Of course, she sent me a ton of crips. I love crips. So that's always
they're pretty nice.
Yes. And she had tons of them. So, and the angels, she still has a lot of platinum angels. So if you guys like them, definitely go after them.
I'm still trying to find some black angels. All black.
All black. Veil. Not veil.
Nope.
Do you want the oh my God, what are they called? The regular silver angels, but they're black. The ones that have the body stripes, right? Yes.
Yeah. Well, this one, this one, the guy that I pulled the batch out of, this one came from a marbled batch.
Oh, okay.
So
that's awesome.
He just turned out completely jet black, and I'd like to keep that going. He's a good one to start a new bloodline with, anyways.
I had mine are marble black. They're the long veil.
Mm-hmm.
They're the ones that are back here, and I got to split them up too. They have to go into the 40s and split them up because they're already a little bit feisty with each other because they're about to breed.
Yeah.
Yep. I keep them.
I'm glad I got rid of most of mine.
The angels.
I kept the black one and a couple other ones.
Right.
I got rid of most of the other ones. They started tearing they almost killed that black one. Like when I found him the one morning, he was laying upside down, floating on the surface, just floating around in the current. They messed him up. I damn near ate all his fins off and everything, but he's back and kicking.
He survived.
Yeah, you can kind of see him right here. It's him right there.
Yep. Oh yeah, you got him at the bottom. Yeah. Oh, he's dark too.
Yeah, he's real dark. And that's a black background and everything.
And he's a male.
Yeah. Yep.
So you just got to get a couple of females, see if he pairs off with them.
Mm-hmm. I was thinking about just getting a whole ass group of black angels, and then just letting them pair off on their own.
Correct. Yep, that's the best way to let them pair off. That's what I did with mine. These are third generation. These are third generation children of the first pair that I had. Wow, 4 years ago. So,
okay.
And they're big. And I added, each time I'll switch something out, I'll get a different angel from the LFS or from someone. And then I'll mix it in and throw it in with them to see that they pair off. But I have a white marble. It's black with white marbleization.
Awesome.
Extra long veil. And then I have the gold and black. Also veil, and then I also have 2 gold and 2 gold black, but they're more gold than black.
Okay.
But 2 of the golds are not veils, or not long fin veils. They're just short. Because you just mix it up, see what they get. And of course, when I sent them to the LFS, like I did last summer, it was awesome. They just got, it's like he sold out of them like crazy. Real quick. I'm like, yes. Hey, it's also great when you share it's going out in the world.
Yeah.
Like these just came from Louisiana, from Jesse's tanks.
Right.
You know, we were talking. If you mind me saying about Brooklyn, she was talking about the other day about some idiot telling her some BS about some fish that she was asking about, and then she's just talking about $300 for an anole tank. I mean, who is she? I mean, you know, you were just talking about a nice asshole. These are real assholes that are after your money. You know, I mean, I literally have anoles all over me, and I'm sure you do too, Brooklyn, at home. Like you were saying, your son picks them up. I think that, you know, a 10, or you mentioned a 20. A 20 is better because it's the long one. It's better for them, or the high one, doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, they get to a certain size and it'll be great.
Yeah.
And you don't have to spend that much. And I mean, maybe you can clear that up. I don't know how much the green anoles are in your area.
I can buy them for around here. I can buy them for $3.
Yeah, exactly.
For as feeders. So
yeah, but I wouldn't want them as feeders. No, sorry.
Well,
that's why I'm not
but
yeah,
I mean that's why I bought mine frozen.
Right.
As feeders.
Yeah, I prefer to feed them. When I had the Rosie boy, she got pinkies, frozen pinkies. Yeah. So,
well, and the Asian vine snake, their main diet is amphibians and lizards.
Yeah.
So you start throwing in rodent and stuff like that. It can really mess with their system. Their system. So you kind of have to supplement with stuff like that. So I got it started on frozen pinkies.
Okay.
Eventually, and then after I got it on the frozen pinkies, I started switching over to frozen anoles. Throwing in an anole meal in every now and then.
Yeah, because I did see Bob Kaler's green snake eating the anole. Mm-hmm. It just made me feel bad for the anole, but you know, hey, it's life. It's the cycle of life, or the circle of life. That's what it is. Mm-hmm. Hakuna Matata, whatever.
Mm-hmm. Hakuna Matata. Yes,
definitely. Yeah, that's it. But definitely, Brooklyn. What I would do is definitely, if your son loves them so much, oh God, yes, do it. And I said, you do the what I say, the soil, and then put like plants and ferns and stuff like that. Oh yeah, that would be so freaking awesome for them. They would love it.
Yeah.
And literally, the anoles around here, all they eat are little tiny bugs, mosquitoes like crazy. And you know what? If the mosquito gets in through any of the screens, like I open the door or anything like that, they're food. That's it. They're food. And I do have, and I'm sure you do too, Brooklyn and Louisiana, or New Orleans, where you're at. You have a lot of water bugs. I know you were saying cockroaches, and you fear them, but guess what? Anoles eat them, so that's even better. Good afternoon, Bunny.
Yep, it's very true.
Yeah, a bioactive enclosure.
Yeah, and even a bioactive enclosure, a simple one, shouldn't cost $300 fucking dollars.
And she could do, I mean, she's really handy. She's redoing her entire house. You can make it your own with screens.
Yep, that's what I do. I use lava rock.
Yep.
Screen and just regular ass soil. Sometimes even.
Dude, I just
pretty much do almost anything.
Yep, I have. When I do my soils, I also get the bark-free soils from Lowe's because I don't shop the other big store, and they're good. They're really good.
Yeah.
You know, when I do that, and again, a lot of my biotypes, that's exactly what I do. And of course, it doesn't cost almost nothing. It's not about the money, because it's about enjoying the hobby. So if you only got $20 and you got a spare 20 gallon tank, boom, you got it. Done. Your son is happy, you're happy, and everything goes out. That's great. I don't know why, but I think that's great. You know, if you can actually, if you know your child loves something, and you can get them that hookup. I hate using that term, but the hookup where they can keep their an anole or stuff like that. That is so awesome. I just think they're awesome. Catch those little anoles. Oh, I wanted to tell you, while we were kids in Puerto Rico, I was saying that they're green, right? Brennan, the good thing is that we used to grab them and put them in our ears as earrings.
It's funny.
We used to put them in our ears and walk around with anoles in our ears. Yeah, everybody in chat can go and laugh at that one. We were
That's
talking
funny.
about how people pick at me, Brennan. I saw. Thank you very much for your kind words, by the way, at Rico's stream. And he's like, yeah, everybody just jumps on Ed, jumping on me and this, that, and the other. And he just literally told Lily, don't listen to what I just said. She was talking about what kind of nano fish she could get. And I told her cherry barbs because I like cherry barbs and I have cherry barbs with my female betta, my Dumbo betta. And he just said, yeah, don't listen to anything he says because he was pushing CPDs, which I didn't think of, which are great, but CPDs do have a tendency of nipping on bettas. And she wanted, her condition was, she has heart problems and she wants to just chill and relax. And I was thinking of the cherry barb because they move and they're really pretty. And if you can get the long fins, even better. But I did have the long fins with the betta, and she kind of like nipped on one of them, and I was okay. No. So I took the cherry barbs out, left the betta, and then I got the short cherry barbs, and perfect. They're in harmony with the biggest mystery snail that I have, Ivory mystery snail. He's in there with them. So it's kind of, and coolie loaches. I have 3 black coolie loaches and 3 regular coolie loaches, which I picked up the other day.
Nice.
Yes. And but the cherry barbs, they don't nip on the betta. The other way, the female betta nipped on one of the long fin cherry barbs that I had. That's how our conversation had gone, Bunny. And but it's it's trial and error, because if I would have put the other betta in, the other female betta, she's dark silver. I forget what they call them. She's a crown tail, but metallic. The metallic one. She's vicious. I got to keep her by herself. I can't put anything in there because she goes after everything. So she's in a 3.5 gallon tank all by herself, planted up, and she just always you gonna feed me? She goes like this. She really does. I walk around and she's like, "You're feeding me today? You're feeding me?" I'm like, "No, I'm not feeding you today. You're giving me attitude," and I walk away. I'm a senior cherry barb executive. No, I just love cherry barbs. But yeah, that's how I see it. But yeah, the anole, Brooklyn, the anoles are really great. What's that other one you were talking about? The she has a dragon, but there's another small like the skinks. There you go. Someone mentioned it. And I get skinks, the black skinks. I tell you, they come up here constantly, and then you know what follows them? The black racer, the garter.
Yep.
And they come up here, and they're going over. But one of them went inside, and I haven't seen them in a while. But I have this is a wooden. My house is wooden; it's not of wood, and we have dirt underneath the house. It's lifted, so I get water bugs, and I can't stand them. And I'm like, okay, so I just sweep them into a little back bucket or something and throw them right out here, and they are gone. They get eaten up so fast. So it's all good. I once stepped on one, and I think Steven was like, "Oh, they go crunch crunch." They do. They actually do go crunch crunch when you step on. I stepped on it by.
Are you talking about muffleheads?
I don't know. It was to me they're water bugs. They're like no wings.
They have like 2 little tendrils on their butt and stuff. Yeah,
correct.
We get up here in northern Ohio, we get slammed with hordes of muffleheads. So thick they will cover your entire house. I shit you not. It gets ridiculous up here.
Yep. And I stepped on it and I didn't realize it. And when I went to step out, the little red fire ants just pounded on that body. And I was like, what the hell is, and boom, there it was. Just tons of ants on top of it. So I just took out the outside broom, the big brush, and I just swept it right out there, just out, because I'm not going to put any killer insecticide or anything while go in my fish tanks. I'll kill my fish. So I just did it out there, and out there I put the thing. And then what I have to do is go underneath here, underneath the lanai area, and because it's up like 3 feet. So I'll go in there and I'll also check for any ant moles or anything like that, and make sure that I get rid of all of that. Every year, I spend a couple of $100 just trying to get rid of all the ant moles outside of the area of the house, around the house, because they're horrible. We were talking about spiders too.
Yeah.
Brooklyn, what kind of spider? Do you know what kind of spiders? Did you take a photo of it? Because some spiders are not poisonous, and they're big, but they're not poisonous. And I think the one that you were talking about had like a couple of dots in the back. As long as it wasn't black with dots in the back, you're okay. If she was jet black with dots in the back, that is a type of black widow, and you got to get rid of it.
Needs a pet guard bird.
Oh, I have them. You can hear it right now. I have, it's funny you say that. Right in front of me, right at this minute. I don't know if you can hear it if I shut up long enough. No, not making any noise. But I have woodpeckers.
Okay.
I have woodpeckers right here in the, they like to drink the water off the white paradise plant that I have right out here that's about 20 feet tall. And they'll go right there and knock it, and then they'll feed. I have a feeder on the left-hand side of the house. They'll go there, and I have all types of birds. Yep.
When my beardy eats super worms, we say he's eating French fries, and they a little crunch, crunch, crunch. Yeah, I'm not too keen on small spiders, but I like jumping spiders are okay. I don't mind jumping spiders. I've kept one as a pet, and I've also kept a tarantula as a pet. Yeah, those ones don't bother me, but when you start getting the smaller stuff like the black widows and shit like that, nope.
We have I got bitten by, is it a wolf spider? I guess that's what it is. It's called a wolf spider. Grandfather, I called him Daddy Longlegs for some reason, and one got me on my leg. It lasted I still got the mark where it bit me. I still have the mark where it bit me. And I was like, what the hell? It didn't hurt or anything. It just swelled up a little bit, and that's it.
Yeah.
But
have a good day, Myrtle. I hope you have a good day.
Leaving. He can't leave. He doesn't have permission to leave. Tell him he can't leave.
He's got class.
Did he give us an excuse? Did he write?
No. He said he's got to get back to class.
Yeah, right. Did you hear what he said when you had to go take a leak?
No.
He said, yeah, you missed that whole conversation. He goes, hey,
I think I saw something about a 2-liter.
Yes, he said, you gotta have a 2-liter ready. I was like, is that what you do when you're in class? Seriously? Oh. Take care, Myrtle. See you soon. It's nice seeing you again. You don't stay away so long too either. He's been really busy with studies and stuff.
I had a good friend of mine get a tarantula one time and then end up not wanting it the next day. And I took it and I took care of it for the longest time. It was Metallica. If you don't know what that is, I'll pull up a picture real quick.
Brown recluse. That's what it was. A brown recluse, not a wolf spider. Brown recluse.
Brown recluse. Yeah.
Bye. Take care.
Those ones are.
See you soon.
Oh no, the brown recluses up here are fucking lethal. I know that.
Yes.
Wolf spiders are not.
They're all. I have to do 2 times a year. They fumigate. Is that the word? Fumigate.
Yeah.
Yeah. They have to fumigate the house inside and out because of all of those brown recluses that we have around here.
Wow.
Spider. Yeah, constantly.
This is the type of tarantula that I kept.
Yes. Bunny. Yeah. If you harm, if it bites you and you leave it alone, you go and get treatment. It doesn't rot it as quickly. It takes a while. But if you bust where they bite you, it'll continue to rot your skin. Correct. I mean, It's not rotted, but it's definitely a mark. I can't pull it all the way up, but it's there. It's not rotted.
I knew a chick that got bit on the forehead by one of those. She's got a gaping hole in her forehead now.
Yep. Weird. What is that one?
This is the type of tarantula that I kept. It's a Metallica.
Metallica. That's the blue. That's the one that has the blue-black sheen.
The blue-black sheen with the white or sometimes purple, and then they've got that yellow in the cracks of their legs. Yeah.
Yep. They're not poisonous to us. They hurt, but I mean
that's wrong. Tarantulas are venomous, but they're not going to kill you. They're just going to hurt really, 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 really fucking bad and make you wish you were dead.
Right. They are venomous, and again, depending on what they eat, there's the bird.
The bird
In
eater.
Australia, I think it's called.
Yep.
There's the bird spider that eats
Yeah.
Hi
birds.
guys.
Hey, Ricky.
Hey, Ricky, welcome, Ricky.
I've been bit by a Metallica once, a wild one.
Ow. Fucking ow.
It's rare to find in the wild, and I found it and I got bit on the leg.
Um,
And it has
Val-
messed my leg up.
Valhoon got bit by one, and he's still got a little bit of nerve damage from it happening over 6 years ago.
It's the same.
Wow.
It's the same with me. Like on my right leg, I've been bit by a Metallica, a Regulus, and a monocle. So like sometime I lose sensation in my legs. Like it happens sudden.
Yeah. Definitely
And I
understand
cannot sit on the floor or something of that sort.
Yeah, that Metallica that I had, once it got bigger, it was full grown at one point. I took it out to transfer it to a new enclosure, bigger one, and I used a cup and a straw, and not really a straw, it was like a stick, so I didn't have to handle him personally without getting bit or anything like that. Well, he decided he wanted to go up the stick and try to go up my arm.
Yep.
No, I found
I
one in the
freaked
wild.
out,
It was
and that
climbing a
spider got
coconut
shit
tree.
whipped across the room and smacked the wall, and I killed
That
it.
would happen. That
I
would
was
happen.
so sad, but that thing scared the. Oh, you would never think a spider that goddamn big could move that fast, but those things are shit lightning,
Yeah.
man.
Lightning. They're like lightning, correct. But you know
It's-
what? The experience I had, mine was black. She was a complete black tarantula. Again, I was what 14, 15. I was 14 when I got her, and I had her hidden downstairs in the basement with the rosy boa. Because if my mother ever found out, I would be thrown out of the house. Luckily, I moved everything before I she did find out that I had. She did find the mice. I had the mice that I used to. They weren't feeder mice. They were just these cute little. He was black and white, and she was white and black. They were just like breed like crazy.
Okay. That's pretty cool.
Yes, Brooklyn. I got the message. I'll go look. Let me go look. She sent me a picture. Let's see what it says. Of the spider. Oh, okay, cool. Let me see. Ooh, that looks big. But it is not. I think I can show you. You see if you can. You see? Tell me if you see it. Let me just make it bigger. There it is.
Okay, yeah, that's not the white.
That's
That's
jumping
the
spider.
happy
recluse.
face spider. Look at the eyes and the mouth. It's smiling.
That's not.
I believe that. Brendan, correct me. I think this is relative to the jumping spider.
I think it is as well.
Ricky, what do you think? Yeah, there
Yeah,
you
it's a jumping spider.
go. She's sort of
Definitely
kind
a
of
jumping
fuzzy.
spider. It's a big one. People don't realize how big
I
they can
think it's a
get.
jumping spider. Yeah.
Jumping spiders can
But
get the
this is
size
a
of a
har-
$50 or so
Yeah.
at least.
I believe this is a harmless spider. So, oh my God, but it actually it is so cute. Sorry, this is cute. This is cute. Let me see if I can put it there. That's cute. Look at the happy face. It has two eyes and a mouth on the back of the body. You see that, right,
Yeah.
Rick?
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
cool.
That is too funny. That's actually
I
pretty
want some
funny.
orb viewers.
That's just a really big jumping spider, and they are cute, and they're super friendly little things too. I kept one that was huge. It wasn't that color, but he was like brown and kind of like a dark reddish kind of color. And he was the friendliest little thing. He'd come, I'd stick my hand up to his enclosure, and he'd come right out on my hand. I can feed him out of my fingers. I'd grab a cricket or something and hold it like that, and he'd jump across my hand to the cricket and get the cricket. And they're so cool.
But Brooke, I mean, Brendan, did you read what Brooke said? I was standing on top of the kitchen counter when I clicked that.
Yeah, I saw that.
And it's harmless. That was a harmless spider. It's a harmless spider. It doesn't do nothing. I wish I had those instead of the crazy shits that I have over here. But then again, you never really know. Yeah. Oh, that's too funny.
I saw quite a few videos of spiders doing that. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
From the looks of that, you're probably never going to see another one as big as that. I'll tell you that now. Most of the jumping spiders you'll ever see around here or anywhere across the country, I mean, they're tiny,
Miniature,
like that.
Miniature. Yeah.
But they definitely have
ones
the
out here
potential to
also
grow
tiny.
up to like that. I mean, even like I said, about the size of a $50.
I would say, yeah, about a $50. That's the biggest I've ever seen that are jumping spiders.
Mm-hmm.
But they are 100% venomous to whatever they're chasing or can kill, but not they are harmless to us, except to the fear factor. You know, the jumping on the counting, falling down, busting your head, breaking an arm, falling on your dog as you trip to get over it, that kind of stuff. You get more hurt trying to get away from it than noticing that it's a harmless spider.
I guess there's a species of them that are called giant jumping spiders, so I guess they can get even bigger.
Brendan, do zebra jumpers get that big?
I don't know.
They remain tiny.
Which
I
one?
have
Which
no
one?
idea. He's
Zebra
talking about
jumping spider.
Zebras?
I have no idea.
Huh.
Like
Look
we
it up
have
real
them out here.
He was a little bit larger than a quarter. Yeah, correct, Brooklyn. Yep. And they get larger than that, especially the females. The females get lighter.
Ricky.
No, Matt.
Females and males are similar in size, ranging from about 1/8 to 1/4 of an inch.
Yep.
So it's tiny.
Tiny. Yep.
Yeah. I have a huntsman spider living in my room.
Huntsmans are sweet. They're crazy little spiders, but they are fascinating as hell.
Yeah, but it bit my dog once.
Aye.
Oh,
And then I had to apply
But
ointments
Melissa's
and all
right.
those stuff. But
yeah,
he still
but
lives
Melissa's right.
behind the bed.
Everything has a place in the world, 100%. Everything has a place in the world. That's why we live in the way we're the biggest invasive species in our world.
True.
It's us. We're worse than any animal or insect in the world.
Yeah.
That's what I believe anyway. If someone wants to argue that, go right ahead.
Mm-hmm. It's bigger than a quarter. That's awesome. Yeah, you don't see them that large, wild, ever. That is so cool.
But again, she's in New Orleans, the area, food. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And natural disasters and, nature has a way of taking over. I didn't kill it. My son will go release it in the woods after school. Cool.
Awesome. Eduardo is very
invasive. See what I mean?
He's a good invasive, though.
I can't believe this. The thing is that Rico is 100%. People can say negative things or try to get to you or try to get to my thing. It doesn't faze me. It's like you're in Ohio, you're in India, I'm in Florida. What you gonna do?
Yeah.
And I don't even know where Matt is. What is it? Bumblefuck, Montana or Missouri or some cold ass state up there. Who gives a shit? But I love that. I love the when we share our information. I've been looking for platinum angels for a while. Last week, Jessie shows her platinum babies, and I'm like, hello, I'm looking for these. Hello. And so I quickly got them and just got them today. Then Steven this week also sent me the breeding pair of albino long fin plecos that he had. They're doing great, and they're in a 55-gallon tank all by themselves right now. And I'm like, yep, all happy.
Speaking of which, that reminds me, the weather's starting to get nicer here, which means I'm able to start shipping stuff.
Yep.
Which means I got a giveaway coming soon for everyone.
Oh, yeah.
As soon as I hit 200 subscribers, I'm gonna do.
It's gonna be real soon. I hope.
Long fin pleco giveaway.
Oh, the chocolate ones? Do you have the chocolate ones?
No, I have those. The albino bristle nose. No, it's not a blue eyes, but it's an albino long fin bred to a male super red albino long fin.
That's right. You have the babies. That's right. You have the babies.
I have like 70 of them. So
yep, that'll be awesome.
I'll probably end up doing.
That's the perfect size to ship them to.
Yep, I say a giveaway, but I'll be pulling more names than just one person to send some to.
Cool, that'll be awesome.
A bunch, and I'm sorry if I'm going to give them away for free. I'm going to give them to you guys over the fucking fish store here. So.
Yep. All we got to do is get the shipping.
The platinums you got, Are the normal ones or pearl scales?
Say again, I missed that, Ricky.
The platinums which you got, are the
Yes.
normal ones or are the pearl scales?
I think they are. You can't really tell from the baby size, but they do have the fins are high for their size, but I think they're regulars. I believe they're small.
Okay, they are in
And
a packet. You didn't release them in the tank yet.
no, I haven't put them in the tank. They're still in the container, but they have the high dorsal, and they're friggin' perfect. They're going crazy. Oh yeah, she double bagged these, so they're good to go. And the water is perfect. It's nice
Can
out
you
here.
show me the bagging?
Huh?
Like, can you show me how you guys bag out there? It looks different
okay.
from us.
So it's a double bag. So the one
Yeah.
with the rubber band is the outside bag,
Mhm.
and then she puts it upside down on the bottom,
Oh, okay.
right?
Okay,
You can
that's
see it,
different.
and then it has double bag because the finish could break it or something. But it came that way, and then she shipped it in a styrofoam
Yeah.
with a heat pad, which wasn't needed. It's still warm. Didn't need it because the temperatures are here good. And she also sent the baby, the fry, crebenzas.
Okay.
Yep. And there isn't, what do you call it? The one that has no air. I forget what it's called. But it's like when they ship shrimp.
Okay.
Is Papa Shrimp out here
Okay.
still, by the way? Or did he go?
I'm not too sure. Bunny, in my experience, if you want a nice, pretty planted tank, don't put a fucking pleco in there at all.
Nope.
They're going to approve.
Like those would not that they eat, by the way, not that they
Yeah.
eat, but they do scrape around it.
Yeah,
Breather
they try to
bags.
get
Thank you very much,
they
Mike.
try to
Yes,
get
breather
the
bags.
the
Thank you.
biofilm off the leaves and the algae and
Yep.
stuff off the leaves.
But the tank that the plecos are in right now, the mating, I put in a couple of they're pretty big ceramic clay, where they go into breed
Tubes.
tubes. Yeah, I got them at the LFS, and I'm like, they're good to go there. Thank you, breather bags. That's what she said. The crebenzas are the fries are in breather bags. Thank you. So, and that's all good. It's all good. They're all good. They're all alive, and the tank is ready. I got to set that tank up ASAP. I got to take the guppies that you sent me, Steven, put them in the big tank, and then put the babies in there because that's the only tank that I have that I like to keep it out here because I like to always look every day and always check them out like that. Especially that was
I do too, Steven. I do too.
I've ordered some Japanese koi fry. Not fries, they're called seeds out here. Like around 3,000 of them, and some lemon Oscar seeds. Around 4,000 lemon Oscar seeds and 3,000 koi seeds.
Okay.
So seeds are like they're around 3 inches for kois, and it's the same for the Oscars. They're not fry; they are bigger than fries.
Okay.
Something to grow them out, keep the best ones, and sell the rest as assorted.
Okay.
Right. Correct, Bunny. You don't float breeder bags. You acclimate them. Correct. She was saying don't float the breeder bags. I said I don't. I acclimate. I actually do acclimation with all my fish.
I set up a really nice high-tech planted tank, CO2, whole 9 yards, threw some plecos in there, and they just thrashed that tank more times than I can count. I ended up taking it down because of them. That's my experience with putting plecos in super heavy planted tanks. But I do still keep.
You don't have just a one species tank with the plecos, do you, Brennan? Or you have different ones?
No, I don't have a single species tank for them.
Right.
I don't need to. No, they breed regardless. So.
Yep. I have had the plecos in with the zebra with the tetras, but they did not survive. Don't know why. It was like one after the other. And I did not know why. I do know why now. That tank became very low pH because the gravel was oh God, what is that shell? it had it, I didn't read the what it contained, and it had the thing that lowered the pH. Oh my god, my brain's dead right now.
I think what you're thinking of.
It had shredded shell,
Crushed coral.
fresh crushed coral. Thank you. Yep, and it lowered the pH to a point where nope,
Yep.
didn't do it.
I would
So
like to build a
didn't
saltwater
know-
pond. What problems do you think
It's going to increase the pH, right? It's going to
No,
make the
crushed
water
coral.
alkaline.
Crushed coral will lower it. I thought, oh no, it
No,
will raise it.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
That's
Yeah, and it lowered it. I didn't know because I set it up for a biotype tank. Thank
Have a
you,
good day,
Jazz.
Stephen.
Breather bags. Yes, thank you. Go rest, Stephen. See you guys later tonight.
Problems
so
that
I had-
I've ran into running a saltwater pond. Salinity can be difficult to keep steady
God.
because of the evaporation. Those two go hand in hand. Besides that, just making sure your filtration's up to par and able to keep up with it is going to be key. Besides that, you're not going to have any problems. Just make sure you stay up on that filtration. Do your maintenance on it regularly.
To be honest, it's not worth it to have a saltwater pond.
It is if you can maintain it properly. It's just a lot of work.
It's a lot of work, yeah.
Unless he's doing it for breeding, Ricky. If he wants a saltwater pond for breeding, that would be more beneficial.
I've always wanted a saltwater pond of my own.
I
So I want to keep it the way the
ancient
ancient Romans did, and change the water out I don't know. So cool. They kept
like the
species
very
of wrasses
reason
and
why
stuff, you know,
like I'm not going with a huge ass saltwater tank in the zoo.
yeah.
Like most zoos, they go with the open system, right?
Mhm,
And this is a closed one.
right,
It's going to be super expensive. So like, I'll do freshwater.
right.
Like there aren't any freshwater like walking tunnels and
Mhm,
all a saltwater.
yeah.
So I'll do a freshwater one. It's going to be way cheaper. Things are coming through. Now I need to gather some penguins and all for the water expansion. It's a huge mess going on. Lots of ideas in my head.
Oh, I bet. I bet. I'm probably going to call it here in a moment. I know Papa Shrimp is live right now. I feel bad for going
He's
over it.
live?
I didn't realize he went live.
I didn't know he was going live either.
So we're going to cut this off here in a moment so we can go watch him.
We're Papa Shrimp Talk pop-up. Oh, it's a pop-up stream. Oh, he's with Motor City Aquatics. Okay, right. All right. Yeah, because Motor City wasn't with him yesterday.
Mhm.
That's fine.
Throwing up his link here in just a second, as soon as I can copy it. My God, man.
There we go. So real quick, thank you, Jess. Got everything. Everything's fine and dandy. I have to go set that up, and but I don't want to miss Papa Shrimp, so gotta do that because
That was the
he's
first time he was in here. It was today. That was awesome.
Yes, he was. He was earlier, and yeah, he must have just thought that he fixed it.
You too, Brookley.
All right.
You
Thank
too.
you,
Hope
everyone.
everybody has a
Thank you,
great day.
Brian. Ricky, it was nice seeing you
Bye,
again.
guys.
All right. You have a great
Thanks for
afternoon.
everybody.
Oh, yeah, night for you, afternoon for us, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks for everybody for joining for the first Reptile Hour. I appreciate you guys being patient with me today so I can learn a little bit about what you guys keep and your knowledge on it a little bit so I know where to go. This is going to be a weekly thing, just like the Salty Surprise and Random Thoughts. So we're going to keep it going. Awesome turnout today. We had almost 40 people in here at one point. That was the people I've had in here by far.
Oh, Yellowstone.
Really,
Welcome.
really appreciate it.
Make sure you hit the like button on your way out, ladies and gentlemen. It also helps with the algorithm.
Appreciate it. Are you talking about the messages you sent me or somebody in the Nerd Discord?
No, I've sent it to you.
Oh, okay.
They just started, Brennan. But
I haven't heard anything about you at all. So I don't think anybody's even said anything about it in the Discord. If you're talking about the drinking thing.
No, the thing which the person was asking.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll send that to you.
Okay.
But yeah, I will see everybody here in the next couple days. I appreciate it.
All right.
Okay. Bye,
Bye,
guys.
everyone. See you next spring.
Bye.